Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Speak with Ray and Maya, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Maya.
Hello, Maya. Hi, everyone. It's great to be here again today.
Hi, Ray. Are you hungry today?
Actually, yes, I am. And that's perfect, because it connects to our topic.
Oh, really? What are we talking about today?
Today, we are talking about English at the restaurant. Easy conversation for beginners.
I love this topic. Going to a restaurant in another language can feel scary.
It really can. You look at the menu, and you don't understand the words. The waiter asks a question, and your mind goes blank.
Exactly. But today, we're going to give you simple phrases for the whole restaurant experience, from arriving to paying the bill.
Before we start, everyone, please remember to subscribe to our channel.
Yes, and click the like button and share our podcast with your friends and family. It really helps us a lot.
It does. Okay, Maya, are you ready?
I am ready. Let's start at the beginning, arriving at the restaurant.
Perfect. So, imagine we walk into a restaurant. What does the host usually say first?
Usually, the host says, "Good evening. How many people?"
And what do we answer?
We simply say, "2 people, please," or "A table for 2, please."
Very simple. And if we have a reservation, what do we say?
We say, "We have a reservation under the name Maya," for example.
Good. And if we don't have a reservation, we can ask, "Do you have a table available?"
Perfect phrase. Then the host usually says, "Right this way," and leads us to our table.
Exactly. Now we are seated. What happens next?
The waiter usually comes and says, "Here are your menus. Can I get you something to drink?"
This is an important moment. What do we say if we want water?
We can say, "Just water for me, please," or "Can I have a glass of water?"
And if we want something else, like a soda?
We say, "Can I have a Coke, please?" or "I'll have a lemonade, please."
Notice something important here. We often use "I'll have," which means "I will have." It's a very common way to order.
Yes, exactly. "I'll have the chicken." "I'll have a coffee." It sounds very natural.
Right. It's more natural than saying, "I want." "I want" can sound a little rude in English.
Good point. "I'll have" or "Can I have" are much more polite.
Okay, so now we have our drinks. What's next?
Now we look at the menu. This can be difficult if we don't know the food names.
True. So, what can we say if we don't understand something on the menu?
We can ask the waiter, "What is this dish?" or "Can you tell me about this?"
Good question. And if we want a recommendation?
We can say, "What do you recommend?" or "What's popular here?"
Those are excellent phrases. I use "what do you recommend" all the time when I travel.
Me too. It's such a useful question. Okay, imagine the waiter recommends the burger.
Perfect. Since our topic today has burgers and pizza, let's imagine we're at a casual restaurant.
Great idea. So the waiter says, "Our burgers are very popular. Would you like to try one?"
And we can say, "That sounds great. I'll have a burger, please."
Exactly. Now, what if we have a food allergy or we don't eat certain foods?
Very important question. We can say, "I'm allergic to peanuts," or "I don't eat pork."
Good phrases to remember. Also, "I'm vegetarian," or "I'm vegan," if that's true for you.
Yes, and if you want to ask about ingredients, you can say, "Does this contain dairy?" or "Is this spicy?"
Perfect. These questions are very important for people with allergies or specific diets.
Absolutely. Okay, so now we're ready to order. What does the waiter usually say?
The waiter usually says, "Are you ready to order?" or "What can I get for you?"
And how do we answer if we are ready?
We say, "Yes, I'll have the burger, please," or "I'd like the pizza, please."
Good. Notice "I'd like" is another polite way to order. It means "I would like."
Exactly. "I'd like the pizza." "I'd like a salad." Very polite and very common.
Now, what if we're not ready yet?
We can say, "Can we have a few more minutes, please?"
Perfect phrase. The waiter will understand and come back later.
Right. Okay, let's imagine I order a pizza, and Ray, you order a burger.
Perfect. So I say, "I'll have the cheeseburger, please, with fries."
And I say, I'd like a pepperoni pizza, please.
Great. Now, the waiter might ask, anything else? Or, would you like any sides?
And we can say, no, that's all, thank you. Or, yes, can I also get a side salad?
Good phrases. Now, sometimes the waiter asks, how would you like your burger cooked?
Oh, this is important for meat dishes. We can say, medium, please. Or, well done, please.
Exactly. Medium, medium rare, well done. These are common ways to describe how you want your meat cooked.
Good vocabulary. Okay, now our food arrives. What does the waiter usually say?
The waiter usually says, here you go, enjoy your meal. Or, careful, the plate is hot.
And we say, thank you so much. Or, this looks delicious.
Very polite. Now, imagine something is wrong with our order. What do we say?
Good question. We can say, excuse me, I think there's a mistake. I ordered a burger, not a pizza.
Good phrase. Or if the food is cold, we can say, excuse me, my food is cold. Could you warm it up, please?
Very useful. These situations happen sometimes, and it's important to know how to speak politely about problems.
Exactly. Staying polite is very important, even when there's a problem.
Absolutely. Okay, now let's talk about something important. During the meal, we might need something from the waiter.
Right. For example, if we need more napkins, we can say, excuse me, could I get some more napkins, please?
Or if we need more water, we say, could I get a refill, please?
Good phrase. Refill means more of the same drink.
Exactly. And if we drop something, like a fork, we can say, excuse me, could I get a new fork, please? I dropped mine.
Very practical. Now, notice we are using a lot of polite question forms here. Could I? Can I? Could you?
Yes, this is very important grammar for politeness. Could I get is more polite than give me.
Exactly. In English, being polite is very important in restaurants and in daily life.
So true. Okay, now imagine we finish our meal. What happens next?
The waiter usually comes back and asks, how is everything? Or, are you still working on that?
Are you still working on that means, are you still eating? It's a common expression.
Yes, exactly. And we can answer, it was delicious, thank you. Or, yes, just a few more minutes, please.
Great phrases. Now, if we finish, the waiter might ask, would you like to see the dessert menu?
And we can say, yes, please, or no, thank you. Just the check, please.
Perfect. Now, let's talk about paying. This is an important part of the conversation.
Right. We can say, can I have the check, please? Or, could we get the bill, please?
Good phrases. In American English, we usually say check. In British English, people usually say bill.
Good point. That's an interesting difference between American and British English.
Yes. Now when the check arrives, what do?
We look at the total, and then we decide how to pay. We can say, can I pay by card? Or, do you accept cash?
Good questions. And if we want to split the bill with a friend, we can say, can we split the check, please?
Very useful phrase, especially when eating with friends or family.
Absolutely. And don't forget about the tip. In the United States, tipping is very common.
Right. We usually leave 15 to 20% for good service. We can say, I'll leave a tip, or simply add it to the card payment.
Good cultural note. Tipping customs are different in every country, so it's good to know the local custom.
Definitely. Okay, now let's talk about a few common mistakes learners make in restaurant English.
Great idea. Let's fix them together.
Okay, the first one. Many learners say, give me a burger.
Oh, that's a common mistake. It sounds too direct, almost rude. We should say, can I have a burger, please? Or, I'll have a burger, please?
Exactly. Adding please and using polite phrases like can I or I'll have makes a huge difference.
Good correction. Here's another one. Some learners say, I am agree with the recommendation.
Ah, yes, this is a classic mistake. Agree is already a verb, so we don't need am before it.
Right, so we simply say, I agree with the recommendation. No am needed.
Exactly. One more common mistake. Learners often say, how much cost this?
I hear this one a lot too. The correct question is, how much does this cost? Or simply, how much is this?
Great correction. Word order is very important in questions.
So true. These small fixes make a huge difference in how natural and polite you sound.
They really do. Okay, now let's move to our full practice conversation. This is where you'll hear everything today put together in a real situation.
I love this part. Let's imagine Ray and I are at a casual burger and pizza restaurant for dinner.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Good evening. Table for two, please.
Of course. Right this way, please. Here is your table.
Thank you so much.
Here are your menus. Can I get you something to drink?
Can I have a glass of water, please?
I'll have a Coke, please.
Sure, I'll be right back with your drinks.
This menu looks great. What do you recommend, Maya?
I'm not sure yet. Excuse me, what do you recommend here?
Our burgers and pizzas are both very popular. The cheeseburger is a customer favorite.
That sounds delicious. I think I'll have the cheeseburger.
Great choice. And for you, sir? I'd like the pepperoni pizza, please.
Would you like any sides with that?
Yes. Can I also get a side salad, please?
Of course. And how would you like your burger cooked, ma'am? Medium, please.
Perfect. I'll put your order in right away.
Thank you so much.
Excuse me. One more question. Does the pizza contain any nuts? I have a small allergy.
Let me check with the kitchen for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Good news, no nuts in the pizza. You're all set.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
While we wait, tell me, Ray, do you come here often?
Actually, this is my first time, but I've heard great things about this place.
Same here. I love trying new restaurants on the weekend.
Me too. It's a great way to relax after a busy week.
Here you go. 1 cheeseburger and 1 pepperoni pizza with a side salad. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you so much. This looks amazing.
It really does. I can't wait to try it.
How is your pizza?
It's delicious. How's your burger?
Absolutely delicious. Cooked perfectly. Exactly medium.
I'm so glad. This was a great recommendation.
How is everything, folks?
Everything is perfect. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Just let me know if you need anything else.
Actually, could I get a refill on my water, please?
Of course. I'll bring that right away.
Thank you.
Are you still working on that, or can I take your plates?
I'm finished. Thank you. You can take my plate.
I'm still working on it, actually. A few more minutes, please.
Take your time. Just let me know when you're ready for the check.
This has been such a nice dinner, Maya.
It really has. Thank you for the recommendation.
Of course. We should do this again sometime.
Definitely. Excuse me, could we get the check, please?
Of course. I'll bring that right away.
Here is your check. Take your time.
Thank you so much. Can we split the check, please?
Of course, not a problem. I'll bring 2 separate checks.
Perfect. Thank you.
Can I pay by card, please?
Of course. I'll be right back with the card machine.
That's such a natural, complete conversation from arriving to paying.
It really is. Notice how we used polite phrases the entire time, from ordering to asking for the check.
Exactly. Can I have? I'll have. Could I get? And I'd like. These phrases work in almost every situation.
Right. And don't forget the cultural notes, like tipping, and the difference between check and bill.
Such important details. Let's do a quick recap for everyone.
First, when you arrive, say, "A table for 2, please," or mention your reservation.
Second, when ordering, use polite phrases like, I'll have, I'd like, or can I have?
Third, remember questions like, "What do you recommend?" and "Does this contain nuts?" for allergies or dietary needs.
Fourth, during the meal, use could I get for requests, like more napkins or a refill.
And fifth, when you finish, ask for the check or the bill, and remember tipping customs if you're in the United States.
5 simple steps, and you can handle any restaurant conversation with total confidence.
Exactly. You don't need to memorize everything perfectly. You just need to remember these key phrases.
That's such great advice. Well, I think our time is almost up for today.
It went by so fast. I'm actually hungry now, thinking about all this food.
Me too, honestly. Before we go, we want to ask our amazing listeners for a small favor.
Yes, if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our channel, Speak with Ray and Maya, and give this video a thumbs up.
And please share it with anyone who is learning English. We want to help as many people as we can.
And for our question of the day, go to the comments below and tell us your favorite restaurant order. What would you say to the waiter?
We would love to read your answers and practice with all of you.
Thank you all so much for listening today.
Thank you, everyone. It was a pleasure. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Bye, Ray.